Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I will be showing you stuff that will make you better at Roblox Bridge Duels. I will break it up into 3 parts. First, I'll teach you some settings to use. Then I will teach you PvP. Then stuff in the bridge game mode. Enjoy! First up, we have the FOV. It makes your screen smaller if the number is going down. I recommend playing on at least more than 100 so you can see your enemies more. Then clock time, it doesn't really matter, but I use 6.5. And then brightness 5, but it doesn't make a big difference. Then sun rays off because I don't want glare. Critical particles around 75 for me. Accent color and hit color is optional. Then crosshair, I usually use the Roma Dude 1, but use whatever you think is best for you. Then we have show hitboxes. It shows you where you can hit the player and is very useful for aiming. Then projectile hitboxes. It just shows the hitbox for the arrow. And show other players CPS and ping, so I know if they are autoing. Now let's go over some PvP stuff. As you can see, my enemy is making a head hitter. It is super useful for knockback and critical hits, as it can start combos. This is where people make mistakes. He has higher ground.
The reach you can hit people from begins at the player's eyes, so when Dream is a block higher than me, it's much easier for me to hit his feet than for him to hit my head because the base of a right triangle is shorter than the hypotenuse.
As Technoblade once said,
stay in school, kids. It makes you better at PvP.
use your resources. You can also use your bow for combos. And also you should gap around 25. Keep your distance, AMD, take notes. Block hitting is very useful as it does less DMG and helps you survive longer. If you don't know how to block hit, search a tutorial. Or if you really want, I will make a tutorial. You also want to prioritize head hitters and back walling because you can start combos. And also, if you are having trouble with aiming, try using apps like AimLab, not a sponsor. It can help you with your aim. When you're rushing your enemy, you might see them do this. It blocks the goal, so you can't go in. I will show you how to do it. Align yourself with the roof and butterfly click or any method that is fast. Now do this. It doesn't have to be perfect. And geez, why did the AI voice say it like that? And also, pre-bowing is very useful, and so is gapping before the cage is open. Bypassing is really important. You go down and make a roof so your enemy can't get to you. Then you mine to the other side and juke them. At this point, you want to get high ground. And you can box in and mine the hippo. Winging is also important. You can do something like this. And then you can just pretend you're going somewhere, then juke them. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I will make another tutorial.